This video will demonstrate how to navigate the unit Empowering Students Online. So I would encourage the teacher just to go ahead and look at each slide. Just gives general information. We have not yet gotten to the actual unit yet. I usually add quotes or statistics to share with students in my presentations. So here's part 1. So this lesson requires students to learn how to use the find function so they can find information more quickly on a website. I created a website on South America, and if you click on the teacher resource, this will share the story behind the scenes why I created this unit. So this is my story, why I started getting into researching fake information online. Here's the teacher tip page that has all the information you will need to share the truth with your students when you're done with the unit. So go ahead and pick up these units. I have lots of videos to make this unit more clear. This slide I put on here just to tell the students that I originally used the Tree Octopus website with my students, which is a really fun site, and most of the kids were ready to save the Tree Octopus at the end of this unit. But then my students started to tell me that they already covered this in elementary school, and that is why I made a fake site on South America. I also did this. This is a fun little trick I played on the students. Right after the research unit, I set the kids up and said, hey guys, did you know that they can find out where you live if you plug in this information? And so I plugged in my information and I did a search, and it generated a funny license. And the kids just cracked up and had fun with this one. And I'm like, see, I tricked you twice today. So that's the story behind the first part of this unit. Then this leads into the second part. So I want to make sure that I teach kids how to be more savvy online. So here's a worksheet that you need to share with your students. Part 2 requires them to watch some really good videos that will help students determine if a site is credible or not. So those are really helpful videos. That's part 2. You can come in and show the videos by clicking on this image to get the link. I use this one. I used Video Link for this project. What Video Link does is it removes all the ads, and it's fantastic. If you need the original source for some reason on YouTube, you can go to YouTube. I would obviously avoid that because the image link will get you ad-free, which is fantastic. So when they complete that and they reflect on those 3 videos, you come to part 3 of the unit. Here's another story time. I originally did this unit with students when I first started many years ago. And here's the handout that I would share with students. So they would come in, I would demonstrate the first example on how to set it up, and then they would explore the next 2 images. There is an answer key provided, so you can check that out. Here are resources. I encourage you to explore these as well. I encourage Snopes, Urban Legends, Fact Check. These are some really good sources, and they will start popping up for your students when they're doing research. Over here, avoid these sites. These are either satire, propaganda, or just plain out misinformation. So here's part 3. I do have the answer key provided for the video hoaxes. I encourage teachers to show the video, have the students reflect, and then come back and have a discussion. So there are 10 videos, and my video will show you how to complete this assignment. I do have more resources available if you want to go further into this topic. This concludes the session on how to use the assignment Being Savvy Online. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.